Massachusetts, number 4, Doobie Manmore. Starting at guard, a 6-foot senior from Wilkinson County, Georgia, number 15, Tyrus Walker. At 4, a 6'7" junior from Atlanta, number 21, and at 4, a 6'6" junior. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore from Lynn, Massachusetts. And now here are the starting lineups for the Fighting Wildcats, supported by the State. Starting at 4, the 6'7" senior from Columbus, Georgia, number 0, James Bond. Starting at guard, the 6'2" junior from Douglasville, Georgia, number 4, Tyrus Walker. At 4, the 6'8" senior from Atlanta, number 5, Walter Foster. Starting at guard, the 6'4" sophomore from Jacksonville, number 15, Eric Banks. And at center, the 6'9" senior from Douglasville, number 24, Lynn Holloway.
Tyler Edwards, Jr., point guard, Douglasville, Georgia.
Trey Elliott, shooting guard, Columbus, Georgia.
Jalen McMillan, Jr., shooting guard, Stone Mountain, Georgia.
James Bourne, senior, small forward, Columbus, Georgia.
Jamal Guerra, senior, guard for Stone Mountain, Georgia. Chris Smoke, senior guard, Augusta, Georgia.
Walter Foster, senior, power forward, Atlanta, Georgia.
Jeremy McClendon, point guard, Pembroke, Georgia.
Deontay Ford, senior, power forward, Gainesville, Florida. J.R. Bryant, senior guard, Macon, Georgia.
Keanis Bell, forward, College Park, Georgia.
Jordan Adams, junior, forward from McDonough, Georgia.
Glenn Holloway, senior, forward, South Plainfield, New Jersey.
Looking for Fort Valley to sort of get some stuff going against Morehouse. Morehouse undefeated right now, man. I'm going to take this L against them. As Tyler bring the ball up court. Tyler actually didn't play last game, so I'm bringing it up in the broadcast. Tyler actually didn't play. As Morehouse bring the ball up the court, they're passing the ball around. I really like Fort Valley chances of beating them. We got to do something against them because they playing Albany next. And you already know. What's going on. Because if Albany beat them, then, man, it's going to be nasty. Like, well, we beat Morehouse. You know, we the first loss. So, then they playing them hard, too. They trapping Tyler. They like 2-9 already. We might just have to make this broadcast. It's about them some 35 minutes there, so it's a good game. If they get blown out the first quarter, I don't know what we're going to do. I got faith in my Wildcats.
At the line of 15.
Hello, testing 1 2.
Got a vote.
As number 15, Martavius Little's at the line. Martavius Little's actually doing pretty well, man, for Morehouse. They got 4 players in double figures. Martavius 13.8 points a game. The first I noticed about them all rippers, they defense, man.
Boy, that.
So they got 4 leading scorers, right? They got Tyrus Walker, they got Martavius Little, they got Omar Austin, they got Jordan Wallace. Tyrus averaging 21.3 points a game, like playing in the NBA or something. So we make sure we stop him. Tyrus is actually number 2, 6'1" from Atlanta, Georgia. I talked about him in the Random Springs radio show, actually. And I talked about him then. I really like our chance. But the thing about it is with Morehouse has been blowing out teams, but they've really been putting at the team. There's only been a couple teams that they've beaten by single digits. Like they've not even shown weakness on the real. 4 players in double figures, shooting pretty well from free throw line, defense playing well. They're running the press now, and I don't think Favala's ever really been pressured like this before. As they're passing the ball around, Walter with the ball. Walter's been hitting that mid-range shot. He hit the first shot of the day, but got to make sure we get him in the post. He's like, Fort Valley got a big team. Looks like they're slightly bigger than Morehouse. So we're going to see what's popping with that. They're passing the ball around. And Tyrus got that ball. Oh, God. Oh. Whoa. He quick. He's about as quick as Tyler. So Walter's bringing the ball up the court. They're playing a hard trap, and they're intentionally trapping Tyler. Tyler can't even get a shot off. That's really, I feel as if that's really how they're getting their points this year. Tyler can't get a shot off. Passing the ball around, passing into Walter, double teaming Walter. Glenn got to shoot it up. Glenn makes that one. Glenn Holloway transfer from Alabama State makes that one. So already from the jump, I see how Morehouse, and they missed that one. I see how Morehouse is getting their shot, is getting their wins because they are playing a hard defensive scheme. They're not even giving them time to even let up. So I see that's really the main reason why they're going as hard as they are, and they're winning all those games. I really think there will be a SIAC tournament preview or even a SIAC championship preview. And I definitely want to see the game at Morehouse against Clark Atlanta. I don't think they played yet. Clark Atlanta's playing pretty well too. As that's a block. JR in the game. They once again have Jalen coming off the bench as Tyler shoots at that 3. Tyler's actually been shooting better from the 3-point line, man. They're playing like seasoned vets right now. And that's a miss. It's 4-12 right now. 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game. In the first half, actually. And that was a foul. That was clearly a foul. I don't care what more I was saying. That was a foul. As they're pushing the ball up the court.
Personal foul is number 24.
It looks like we're going to have Tyler go to the line, but it's a timeout. So on doing timeouts, we take you through FVSU history. So if you came in here early, you saw that I had the 2008 Deltas strolling. So we're going to play that again. So this is the 2008 Deltas. Happy Founders Day, J13 to all the lovely ladies of Delta Sigma Theta. Special shout out to my mentor, person that made sure I was right in math, Miss Alderman. So check it out. These are the Deltas from 2008. can hear anything.
Mic check, mic check.
Okay, I can hear him now. I think we are. So are we back?
Yeah, I can.
And we are back. Wildcat Sports Network. Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. Morehouse College is leading Fort Valley 12-4 as Tyler Edwards got to the line. Looks like he missed both of those free throws. A little bit of some technical difficulties, but we're back on Wildcat Sports Network, also streaming live on the Randall Barnes Facebook page. And if you did get a chance to hear, as Morehouse looks to be number 4 for Morehouse, doubly Magdabunham missed that three-pointer. Happy Founders Day to all of the lovely women of Delta Sigma Theta.
Devastating.
Yeah, Ada shot that Fort Valley. Yes, Ada shot that Fort Valley, man. We're gonna be shouting y'all out all game, and also on the Randall Barnes Facebook page, also HBCU Pulse and the FVSU hashtag. We're going to be doing throwbacks in Ada history. Been looking at YouTube, and we got some videos for you guys. We already been playing some of them to honor the lovely women of Delta Sigma Theta.
As to Tyrus
and that's
Walker
actually leading scorer for Morehouse. So he's averaging 21 points a game. He's a 6'1", I believe he's a senior from Atlanta, Georgia. So Fort Valley definitely has to watch out for him. As what we've seen before, as the game was starting with a little bit of technical difficulties, what we've actually seen as he makes that shot, that's number 24, Omar Austin, 6'6" junior from Waldorf, Maryland, is that Fort Valley has really been pressured in the backcourt. Right. They've been running the half-court trap effectively, and it seems to be working now, actually. And they're playing the trap right now, and they've been trapping Tyler heavy.
It seems they know the speed of Tyler, actually.
And it seems like they've really been monitoring how Fort Valley's been operating as JR has the ball. JR, senior from Macon, Georgia, went to Westside High School as he does a layup. Nice move, but it didn't connect. Rebound by Glenn Holloway. Glenn Holloway puts the ball back up, and he misses it.
The score is 4-14 for Ready State down by 10.
So my keys to the game, since we didn't get a chance to do it because we had a little bit of technical snafu, James has to get involved. He had 15 points, 7 rebounds in the loss against Payne College.
That was a good block by James Barnes.
Great block by James Barnes, who we were just talking about. And here's the thing about Morehouse. Here's the biggest thing as Morehouse gets the deflection out of bounds. Listen, Morehouse has 4 players, just like Fort Valley, that can score. You got Tyrus Walker, 21.3 points per game. Martavius Little, 13.8 points per game. Omar Austin, 12.5 points per game. And Jordan Wallace, 10.3 points per game. Wow. So they got 4 players, and one of them is averaging 21 points like an NBA player. So they got to make sure they watch Tyrus Walker and amend that scoring attack.
Really have to monitor what they're doing on defense.
Exactly. And also the Wildcats have to rebound. When Walsh is the key to that, Walsh in the loss against Payne College, 83-86 in overtime, 14 rebounds. So we're looking for Walsh to have that same effect today.
Most definitely. Great mid-range shot. They really want to find Walter Foster this game.
Walsh has been doing phenomenal these past 2 games. I think that the mid-range shot is finally connecting for him.
Most definitely. The mid-range is what we need at this moment.
And they're passing the ball around. And you see in Morehouse is playing how I really want Fort Valley to play. They're playing a real nuanced attack as they pass the ball around once again. Fort Valley leaves a play open, but that's the offensive rebound. They have to get offensive rebounds.
Those rebounds.
As looking at Morehouse, at Tyler
with the steal.
Tyler's going for the fast break. Looks like he wants that layup. Oh, and he misses.
Like it was blocked by number 2, Tyrus Walker.
And that looked to almost be a foul, but that was a great block by Tyrus. And rimmed out. Walter with the rebound, 14 rebounds last game.
Jalen with the ball.
And we're looking at Tyrus Walker, already has 5 points.
Wow.
Jalen McMillan looking the trap because they know that Fort Valley is a capable 3-point shooting team.
Great pass. It was a block.
But a foul looks to be. And we're looking at Morehouse College, and we're looking at them in the stands. You see that Morehouse is out there.
See that flag? They have a flag.
The flag was the first thing I saw.
Right.
So definitely got to have Morehouse in the building. They come out. Tuskegee, Morehouse, Clark, Atlanta, they come out and they support their teams. You see it with the flag right now. You're watching the Wildcat Sports Network. She looks like a proud mom.
Most definitely.
She got to be a mom of one of the players. That's what my mom would do. My mom would get a flag made. Get my friend Iana Peter Steels to make that thing. Shout out to you. As Morehouse is about to inbound the ball, and it's 6-14. Morehouse is leading by 8. Morehouse has been playing incredibly well. They are 13-0, and they look to go to the SAC championship that Fort Valley actually was in.
They look to go undefeated.
And we've seen it's possible. We looked at football. You saw that NCAT. They were the first school in MEAC history to go undefeated in football.
Right.
So now we're looking at the basketball team. So Morehouse could very well go undefeated. They're ranked number 3 in the region.
Wow.
And
that's another offensive rebound.
Offensive rebound. Oh, Jalen.
Blocked by Jalen McMillan. Great aggressive block. Jalen said, "Not in my house."
Right. Well, we definitely need for Jalen to do that more. And one big thing about Jalen is to pass the ball around trying to find a shot. And the shot.
Another block by James Barnes. Jalen with the ball. He passed it to JR.
Wildcats definitely have a chance to win this. And I'm going to tell you what the X factor is. If you look at the Wildcats that lost against Payne, do you see that Jalen
drove?
If you look at the loss against Payne,
right,
Jalen actually only had 2 3-points, only made 3 in general.
Right.
So Jalen had 22 points. Most of his points came off free throws and drives to the basket.
Right.
If we want to win, they have to drive to the basket and they have to meet off the 3-point line.
Right. We definitely want this defense to kick in right here. As you can see, they're turning the ball over. He just got it out to Morehouse.
Just got it back. Tyler.
They're going to keep him out in the 3. And he airballs. Great defense. Scores Fort Valley State 8. Morehouse College 14.
Jackson is very pleased at that.
Most definitely. 11 minutes and 12 seconds is going to be a timeout.
Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes Trade Center. We'll be right back with more.
When I came in the semester and saw the renovations and everything, I just felt like it was a completely different place.
We have all new furniture, the floors are redone, everything has been basically remodeled and redone here, and it feels more like a homey feel.
The remodeled apartments, I really love it. I feel more at home now.
The staff, I've had nothing but the best rapport with the staff.
They look out for you and they make arrangements to make adjustments just for you.
So I would recommend moving to Villas on 8 to anybody.
I like Villas on 8 now because I feel safe. I like the convenience of campus.
I would definitely recommend Villas on 8 just because this is literally the best place to stay in Fort Valley.
As we take on the Panthers of Clark at home.
And we are back. Wildcat Sports Network. Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. Fort Valley is currently down to Morehouse College 14-8. Morehouse is currently undefeated. Fort Valley just dropped their last 3 games. They're 9-9.
Right.
And they're looking to get a dominant win as we're playing Clark Atlanta on Monday, and that is actually the championship rematch in Fort Valley. So that's going to be interesting. We're definitely looking forward to that matchup. As
Fort Valley's trying to find a way to break
the win streak.
Right.
As the Wildcats bring the ball up the court, J.R. Bryant and
Tyler shoots a 3,
and it
just misses.
Tyler has become a very capable 3-point shooter, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he puts up today. As the Wildcats are playing looks to be a 3-2 zone. 3-2 zone. As they pass the ball around, number 15.
Trying to find a way to score.
Great defense by the Wildcats. We've seen that. And he makes it.
That was 3 by number 5, James Walker.
He actually made that. Now, I was not expecting him to make that. He actually fell.
Most definitely.
Like he made that one. I'm wow. Like he was falling down. I don't mind that. I don't mind him taking that shot because that was not really a good quality shot.
Man, JR with the 3.
JR with the 3. Oh, and that is a air ball. Oh, and Walter hit one of the Morehouse
He did not mean to do that.
Michael Ober, 5'9", sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. And
10 minutes left in the first half.
And Morehouse College is leading 17-8. Wildcat Sports Network. Randall Barnes Quintarius Turner also streaming live on Randall Barnes' Facebook page, HBCU Post, and the FVSU hashtag as Morehouse trying to get their 14th straight win of the year. And if you just missed it, Walter Foster was trying to get the ball, and he made a mistake. He hit number 11, Michael Almert, for Morehouse in the face, but it was inadvertent, and Almert is okay. And if you're looking on the court right now, if you're looking, you'll see that Morehouse is playing Fort Valley closely as J.R. Bryant, who's a capable point guard and also shooter, brings the ball up the court. J.R. Bryant handoff to Jalen McMillan. Pass to Jamal Gary. You see they have 4 guards in, actually. You see that? They have 4 guards in.
They do. They're trying to get that speed. Good pass.
Good pass.
Great find by Walter Foster. Great find.
Fort Valley is double digits. Morehouse College is leading 17-10. Passing the ball around. Number 2, Tyrus Walker, 21 points a game, has the ball.
Definitely might need this lineup.
And
looks like it's going to be a foul.
That was a foul on J.R. Bryant.
J.R.
Tyrus Walker might be looking to go for the side player of the year.
Dexter Williams will be getting in for Walter Foster.
Dexter Williams gets in.
And Trey Elliott will be getting in for Tyler.
Trey Elliott, fan favorite because he hits those 3-pointers. Trey Elliott actually was the only other person against Payne College that actually hit a 3-pointer on the last game. But like Tyrus Walker, he might be going for the side player of the year. He's been playing phenomenal ball. Led his team 13 straight wins. You realize how hard that is. You got to realize also,
definitely,
as they're passing the ball around and the shot clock looks to be off, but the announcer is saying the shot clock, and looks
like it was a offensive foul, personal foul.
Offensive foul.
Moving screen, I think.
But man, if you look at it, they also were beating teams that weren't in the conference.
Right.
And that's the big thing. They actually beat West Georgia. They beat Miles. They beat Tuskegee. So they've been beating some good teams.
Right.
And great pass.
He's gonna shoot. He misses the 3.
They have to hit those point blank shots. Same as I was saying against Miles College. They have to hit those point blank shots.
Most definitely.
Morehouse is not really playing phenomenal right now, but they have it in them because they want to get their 14 win. They have a confidence. Actually, as looks Tyrus Walker has the ball, he drives in, and that looked have been affected. Oh, that was blocked by Jamal. And that's another miss. They have to get the rebounds.
Rebound by Jalen McMillan. Trey Elliott with the ball. He passed it to Jamal.
And that was clearly a foul.
Looks to be a foul, but they didn't call it.
That was clearly
a foul. It's going to be jump ball or a timeout.
Very smart play by Morehouse College. That was definitely a foul.
That looked to be a foul.
If you look at it, he literally, and that's a replay. If you look at that replay, he had him in a headlock.
Right.
You know, put him in a full Nelson.
And the ball was looking for that foul.
We all were looking for that foul.
Right.
But we've definitely been wanting the officials to, really call the game a little bit tighter.
Right.
Especially after the past 4 games that we've had. The 3-on game Springfield College, we saw what happened with NOLA, and then also the game against the boys' game Springfield College, where they waved off 3 from J.R. Bryant. That actually played a factor into the end of the game.
Also want to give a shout out to the lady Wildcats. They won their last game.
Yeah, they won against Payne College, man. I think they might go on a Morehouse-esque run.
Most definitely.
Win the rest of the game. You think they win the rest of the games?
I think so, actually. I think they're feeling confident now,
I think they have potential to win the rest of the game, so we're definitely looking forward to seeing what the Lady Wildcats put up.
Most definitely.
As we look at the male Wildcats, they've actually dropped their last few games, the last 3 games. Springfield College, against Miles College, and then against Payne College in Augusta in overtime. Lost 86-83. And looks like they're running the ball up the court. Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Materials Turner, also streaming live on the Randall Barnes Facebook page, HC Post, and the FVSU hashtag as they're passing the ball around. Tyrus Walker is the player to watch, 21 points a game for Morehouse College.
15.
And a block by Dexter Williams.
Dexter Williams, great block. He looked to dunk that, and Dexter was like, no.
That's one of the advantages that Fort Valley has. The size that we have is definitely an advantage. And we look to take advantage of that this game.
Most definitely want that defense out there.
And we look to see some
another block by Dexter.
Another block. It looks like
it'll be Morehouse.
Faithfuls are coming in. I think that by the second half, we might be at full capacity like it's homecoming.
Most definitely want to say thanks for every student, every Wildcat that's coming out.
I want to thank everybody, especially on a Saturday, every student, every Morehouse parent, every Morehouse student that comes out as kept. And that's a nice
great shot by Tyrus Walker.
So what they're doing, if you look at it, they're hitting point blank shots.
Wow.
They're hitting those types of shots that and looks like they're gonna call a foul on that. They're hitting shots you can't really get mad at the defense. You know,
Right.
they're hitting the
They're shooting off-balance shots.
Off-balance shots, falling down.
Right.
So you can't really fault. You can't really get mad at them for the shots.
And that'll be a timeout for Valley State 10, Morehouse College 19. 7 minutes 43 seconds left in the first half.
Wildcats Sports Network, Randall Barnes Trade Center. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're gonna take another trip into Fort.
Every success story starts with a dream to learn, to challenge your perceptions, and push the boundaries of what you can accomplish. Fort Valley State University offers academic programs designed to meet your educational ambitions, and we provide the academic and financial support to turn dreams into reality. Turn dreaming into doing at Fort Valley State University. Learn more at fvsu.edu.
Fort Valley State U.
And we are back. Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. And Morehouse College is leading 19-10. And we're looking at Morehouse College, and we're seeing what they've been putting up. And if you look, man, you look at what they're putting up. Tyrus Walker has 5 points. Negative 2 points. So actually 7 points for Tyrus Walker as they're passing the ball around.
JR has the ball.
And that is J.R. Bryant.
Pass it to Jamal.
Pass the ball to Jalen Miller. They're doing great handoffs.
Dexter with the screen.
Dexter has to watch out because they'll call a moving pick.
Right. His feet weren't set.
Great post defense by Morehouse College. And
great pass. And that'll be a foul. That was a good way to find Dexter, actually.
It was. They have to be inventive simply because of the fact that he's so big and he's so huge. They have to really be inventive.
Definitely need him to make these free throws.
And if you're just watching Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner, also streaming live on the Randall Barnes Facebook page, HBCU Post, and the FVSU hashtag on Twitter. And the Delta Confederate hashtag, because it's Delta's Founders Day, J13.
Right.
Definitely excited.
He missed the first free throw.
At the prospects of the fact that on J13, MLK weekend, Fort Valley could very well possibly beat the undefeated team in the side at Morehouse College. They have all the possibility to. We just really
definitely.
Oh, and a steal!
And that looks to be a steal. It's gonna be too high.
Oh, and it looks to be a Morehouse player down. Oh, and they make the alley-oop, and a Morehouse player is actually down.
And the score is for Valley State 10, Morehouse College 21.
Doobie Magdum. No, that's not Doobie Magdum. It looks like a player got hit in the face. We're trying to see who it is. That's number 5, James Walker, 6'5" guard/forward, who's a junior from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Fort Valley shouldn't have tried to throw that alley, actually. They should have tried to at least score or get the foul.
Right, and they shouldn't have, but they were being a little bit eager, and they wanted to fire the crowd up.
Right.
That's really what they wanted to do. And we saw that Morehouse was like, we're going to show you how to do it.
Right.
So they can't have those plays like that.
Most definitely.
Especially against a team that's undefeated.
And not being down, you know. JR with the ball. He passes it to Jamal. Jalen looking to get open.
Looking to get it. Jalen, 22 points last game. Looks like that might be a foul. And
Looks to be a foul on number 3, Tony Evans.
Tony Evans. He just watching this Wildcat Sports Network. Randall Barnes, Quintarius.
He'll be shooting 1-1.
And the injured player actually was number 5, James Walker. He looks to be okay. He actually walked off the court, so he looks to be okay.
Right.
Like we always say, we definitely don't want to have any players hurt.
Not at all. He misses.
Missed by Walter Foster. Fort Valley down by 11, 21-10. And Tyrus Walker passed the ball to number 15, it looks like. And Tyrus Walker has the ball once again. Tyrus Walker already with 7 points. Tyrus Walker sort of quick like Tyler Edwards. And he shoots it and misses that one.
They get the offensive rebound.
Gets back to Tyrus. Tyrus passes it to number 32. Passing the ball around.
I honestly think this is going to be a close game, actually.
I hope it is, because Morehouse is playing very composed, like they really want this win.
Right.
And there is they makes it. Tyrus Walker makes it.
JR with the rebound.
JR passed the ball around.
Trey Elliott for three.
Bang!
Great shot.
Trey Elliott makes that shot.
Definitely need that quick release three.
Trey Elliott's going to be an X factor in this game because Trey Elliott can hit those the 3-pointers, the bailout 3-pointers, I call them. And offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Great way to plant the feet by Jalen McMillan.
Jalen's defense has improved so much. It's phenomenal.
Right.
I'm just very pleased at Jalen's defense.
Looks like James Barnes and Tyler Ezra will be getting in.
James Barnes, 15 points and 7 rebounds in the loss against Payne College. Look at him have a similar output today.
Right.
As Jamal Guerra brings the ball up court once again. Pass the ball to James Barnes. Looks like they're doing what teams have been doing to Fort Valley, which is adjusting to defensive pressure.
They're calm. They're not worried about trying to lose the ball, trying to get it down there fast. He passes it to Tyler.
Tyler passes it to Trey Elliott. Trey Elliott gets the ball to James Barnes. James Barnes passes it to Jamal Guerra. Jamal Guerra, wrist direction shot. Walter Foster gets the layup.
Goes in.
15-21. Morehouse College is up. 21-15.
Up by 6. Definitely think Fort Valley State can make a comeback.
And they're doing a trap. They need to watch this because Morehouse College is very composed and they run a slow step on the offense. And he tried to get that. And he tried to get an alley-oop. You saw that. He tried to get an alley-oop, but he just couldn't get it.
But we definitely wanted Walter Foster to catch that ball.
Definitely did. And Walter has made those point-blank shots. He got the rebound there, but Walter is one of the bigger players in the game at 6'8".
Right.
He has to utilize his height. And also Walter's pretty quick. He has his height and his quickness, especially in the post.
And that alley that tried to throw, that was a little cocky. So, we definitely want to play defense.
And speaking of cocky, I'm not going to say Morehouse is cocky. I'm going to say they're just confident in their abilities. You just see how Morehouse walked in. When I came in, they walked in, and they were talking to actually some of our custodial workers, and he said, oh, you know we're undefeated, right?
Right.
You know we're undefeated, right?
Another three by Trey Elliott. It just rims out.
Look at Trey Elliott have a good output today. And, he passed the ball out. Walsh is affecting some of those shots.
And that
is a miss. James Barnes with the rebound.
Tyler with the ball.
Looks like Fort Valley might go on a nice little run. And James Barnes up and in.
It goes in. Down by 4. Fort Valley State 17. Morehouse College 21. 4 minutes 28 seconds left in the first half.
Look, man, we're definitely looking.
This is going to be a good one.
I'm looking forward to it.
Right.
I'm looking forward to Fort Valley.
Coach told me before the game. We're going to give y'all a game. So we definitely hope to see a game.
I heard him.
And that's a turnover. Wildcats ball.
The Wildcats looking very satisfied. Coach Jackson looks satisfied as well.
Definitely want to get in their first L of the season.
He was off left. I'm telling you who we have right here. HBCU game days in the building. You remember them from last March. HBCU game day is in the building. So if we notch this win,
it's going to be epic.
Give them something to talk about.
Most definitely.
Big shot HBCU game day for being and covering HBCU sports all around the nation. As Walter Foster has the ball in.
Great pass.
Pass the ball. And Tyler
almost dunked. He almost dunked.
Tyler was almost dunked that one. The students are definitely here for the and
they get the ball back. They're eager to get the ball.
And Tyler Edwards drives it in.
That'd be a travel.
That would look to be a foul.
Look, he lost the ball actually.
He lost the ball.
It hit the defender's back.
It did, and he didn't have possession, so that really should not have been a travel
at all.
But that is a timeout.
Once again, when they say thanks to the students that are out, it's getting a little crowded in here.
It is, and we definitely were pushing the fact that we need to come to this game. This is Morehouse.
Most definitely.
This is Morehouse. This is a rival, only 2 hours away from us. Morehouse definitely comes out. We need for the students to come out, especially on a Saturday, the first real Saturday of the year. Because the other Saturday don't count because there weren't classes. Everybody wasn't here. So now they're here. No excuse for this not to be filled.
Right.
And I actually like the turnout today.
Most definitely.
And this is Wildcats Sports Network. Randall Barnes, Tyrus Turner, also recording on Randall Barnes' Facebook page, HBCU Post, and the FVSU hashtag streaming. And FaZe is actually just left, looking forward to the performance. I believe they have a halftime performance that FaZe is having today.
Right.
I'm just excited, and I have to shout out FaZe's advisor, Ashley Dolvin, who's my big sister, all-star mentor for the White House Initiative HBCUs, my all-star mentor. I'm rocking this name tag right here. You see it on my live broadcast. I'm rocking this name tag right here that she got me.
Right.
I've been wanting to get a name tag for the longest time. I'm official now. I love it. I love it. That's my Christmas present, my birthday gift. My birthday was on Christmas. She couldn't get it to me.
Right.
But just shout out to her, man. Shout out to Baby. Shout out to everything that Ashley does, and all the young alumni, especially.
Right.
And the fact that we're almost there is scary. It's scary, but I'm prepared to see what this next year and a half holds.
Right.
And we get back to the game. Wildcats Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turn, also streaming on Randall Barnes Facebook page, FVSU Post, and the FVSU hashtag, and also undefeated topic on Twitter. As Morehouse College is passing the ball around, 17-21. Fort Valley is pretty close.
They're definitely keeping them out of the paint.
Yeah, the weakness that I see is that when you get Morehouse out there set, they don't know what to do, but they actually have great ball movement, as we see from a lot of the SLAG teams. And
that was a 3 by Tyrus Walker.
They're great at hitting shots in rotation. That's one thing I see from Morehouse as well.
Right.
They're great at hitting shots in rotation as they bring the ball to the court. And
it goes in. Great layup
by Jamal.
Scores 19-24 for Valley State, down by 5.
As they bring the ball to the court. And hits it, and that's an easy pop-out shot. They can't let him do that. They can't let him do that. As James Barnes brings the ball off the court, I see the Wildcat Nation is here.
Right.
I went to Southern University with them actually, so they're out here full force. As they pass the ball around, James Barnes has the ball. Jamal Guerra.
He's looking to shoot.
And Tyrus Walker's on Jamal Guerra. Passes it to Tyler Edwards. Tyler Edwards looks to drive the ball in. Passes it to Jalen Miller. Jalen Miller calls off as a foul. He went in. And he did push off.
He did.
But if you look at the defender that was on Jalen McMillan, he accentuated his movement a little bit.
Right,
sort of showed it was a foul.
He did.
As Tyrus Walker brings the ball to the court for Morehouse College. 21 points a game for Tyrus Walker. Jamal Guerra is on him. Passes the ball to Keith Harrell. Passes it to Tyrus Walker, and Tyrus Walker, easy 3.
That was a 3. They're down by 10.
As Tyler Edwards tries to bring the ball to the court.
It'll be Wildcats ball.
Trying to get a foul, but he didn't call it.
As you see, that flag is still there. She hasn't sat down yet. I like it.
Yeah, she's actually moving around with it. She's getting a little bit of aerobic workout in.
Right.
And 19-29, what was a 4-point game, now turned to a 10-point game because Fort Valley is playing great defense.
Jalen shoots the 3.
And
it goes in.
Jalen McMillan with a 3-pointer, 22-29.
Great quick release by Jalen.
By 7. And it looks to get a foul.
It'll be Morehouse's ball.
It'll be the Morehouse Tigers ball, Maroon Tigers.
Great defense by the Wildcats.
And I definitely like that defense. As that could they could have called that a foul, but you did get all ball.
Right.
Because you see the officials really have some questionable calls, but they were good for that, having that as a no call.
Most definitely.
As they're passing the ball around. And that is a miss.
Rebound by Jalen McMillan.
McMillan pushed the ball off the court. Tyler Edwards has the ball. Tyler Edwards is the leading scorer on the team, scoring 14 points a game. And Tyler Edwards gets the ball up and in.
It goes in. Great speed. Great speed and agility.
Breathtaking speed.
Right.
Tyler actually didn't play the last game.
Really?
And if you remember, I said in the broadcast against Morehouse College, as he misses that 3-pointer, but number 20, number 32, Jordan Wallace, 6'4" senior from Flint, Michigan. Tyler actually didn't play that game. I actually saw the game against Miles.
Wow.
He looks to be a little bit lethargic, and that left foot he was sort of limping on it. So he didn't play against Payne College. Glad to see him back against Morehouse. As
a 3 by J.R. Bryant. Great 3. That was a great 3. They're down by 4. Fort Valley State 27. Morehouse College 31.
In the game. And they're not in the game in the first half.
Right. Another steal.
J.R. Bryant. And that's an adjustment.
And that'll be a foul. Looks to be on number 24, Omar Austin.
Omar Austin, 6'6" junior from
number 32, Jordan Wallace. I'm sorry.
Jordan Wallace, 6'4" senior from Flint, Michigan. J.R. Bryant, and remember we talked to him over the break. He set the record for three-pointers at Westside High School. He became more of a distributor when he came to Fort Valley.
Right. It definitely matured him. That's what he told us.
It matured, and we need the Westside JR.
Right.
And we need the Fort Valley point guard JR to show up today. As Walter Foster hits the first one.
Great free throw.
And that's 28-31. They're getting to 2.
Down by 3.
And he makes this that they will be down by 2, and Fort Valley is in the bonus. As Chris Smoke is at the scorer's table, looking to check in soon. And we also want to say Happy Founders Day to the women, the lovely women.
The devastating divas.
Of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, especially that Ada chapter.
Right.
Fort Valley State University's campus.
And that was a miss by Walter Foster.
And Tyler playing great defense. Number 11, Michael Ulmer tried to do a hesitation dribble, but Tyler was not going for it.
They're going to try to slow it down here, try to make the last points of the...
Looks like Ulmer wants an isolation against Tyler Edwards, who's actually a pretty great defender. As the clock is down under 10 seconds.
Jalen is keeping him from that 3, actually.
And it misses, bounces around. And it is...
Fort Valley State 28, Morehouse College 31.
I'm smelling the win.
I definitely hope the Wildcats win.
I'm smelling a win, 31-28.
Definitely.
And we're seeing Phases out there. Phases looks like they're going to have a performance.
Getting ready to perform.
Wildcats was there with Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. Definitely glad to see Phases back in action.
Most definitely.
And it's Delta Sigma Theta's Founders Day, so we're looking, man, 15 minutes for halftime. And they have a different outfit on. You see they have a different outfit on?
Right.
They have a different outfit.
They went and changed, you know.
They went and changed, definitely interested. And that's not all of them.
It's not. It's not.
I think that it's gonna be some more that come out.
They might be coming out of nowhere.
Oh, that's the booth.
A senior marketing major from Conyers, Georgia.
And I'm Len, a sophomore social work major hailing from Bristol, England.
Welcome to Fort Valley State University, home of the mighty Wildcats.
Nestled between peach trees and pecan orchards in Middle Georgia, USA, Fort Valley State University embraces a history that weaves together African American culture, a commitment to personal and intellectual growth, and a deep sense of community.
Our school is perfect at building lifelong relationships based on a congruent love for learning and a thirst for personal growth. We're one big family here, and everyone belongs, and their own uniqueness will only add to the very fabric of this university. Here, we provide students with programs that will surely prepare you for unlimited success in the future, as well as the experience needed to compete with scholars from all over the world. Our small classroom environment will also provide a more personal one-on-one connection between students and faculty.
For students wanting to maximize their educational opportunity, FVSU offers 4 programs for the high achievers. The Cooperative Development Energy Program is a unique program on its own, graduating hundreds of engineers, geoscientists, and health physicists. Additional popular programs are biology, business management, early childhood special education, visual performing arts, and media studies. Middle grades education, political science, psychology, criminal justice, and social work.
Our Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Technology offers the only certified 4-year vet tech program in the state. Fort Valley State University also has a dual enrollment program and a 5-week pre-college academy program designed to help students transition from high school to college.
If that didn't seal the deal, stay tuned, there's more. We have more than 60 organizations and activities ranging from Greek and non-Greek sororities and fraternities to conference-leading athletic teams, honor societies, and student associations. FVSU is a member of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference and an NCAA Division II member.
We're your home away from home. We offer apartment-style residence halls complete with computer labs, washers and dryers, and cable-ready suites.
Cheer on the Wildcats in a spacious stadium and fully equipped health and physical education complex.
Fort Valley State University has something for everyone. No matter where you look, you will always find ways to get involved, have fun, make great friends, and challenge yourself. We invite you to experience life in the Valley.
Our university is committed to embracing students' dreams for a successful future.
Embrace the Wildcat in you. To apply, visit www.fvsu.edu.
Hi, I'm Karen Nooks, a senior marketing major from Conyers, Georgia.
And I'm Len, a sophomore social work major hailing from Bristol, England. Welcome to Fort Valley State University, home of the mighty Wildcats.
Nestled between peach trees and pecan orchards in Middle Georgia, USA, Fort Valley State University embraces a history that weaves together African American culture, a commitment to personal and intellectual growth, and a deep sense of community.
Our school is perfect at building lifelong relationships based on a congruent love for learning and a thirst for personal growth. We're one big family here, and everyone belongs, and their own uniqueness will only add to the very fabric of this university. Here, we provide students with programs that will surely prepare you for unlimited success in the future, as well as the experience needed to compete with scholars from all over the world. Our small classroom environment will also provide a more personal one-on-one connection between students and faculty.
For students wanting to maximize their educational opportunity, FVSU offers 4 programs for the high achievers. The Cooperative Development Energy Program is a unique program on its own, graduating hundreds of engineers, geoscientists, and health physicists. Additional popular programs are biology, business management, early childhood special education, visual performing arts, and media studies. Middle grades education, political science, psychology, criminal justice, and social work.
Our Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Technology offers the only certified 4-year vet tech program in the state. Fort Valley State University also has a dual enrollment program and a 5-week pre-college academy program designed to help students transition from high school to college.
If that didn't seal the deal, stay tuned, there's more. We have more than 60 organizations and activities ranging from Greek and non-Greek sororities and fraternities to conference-leading athletic teams, honor societies, and student associations. FVSU is a member of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference and an NCAA Division II member.
We're your home away from home. We offer apartment-style residence halls complete with computer labs, washers and dryers, and cable-ready suites.
Cheer on the Wildcats in a spacious stadium and fully equipped health and physical education complex.
Fort Valley State University has something for everyone. No matter where you look, you will always find ways to get involved, have fun, make great friends, and challenge yourself. We invite you to experience life in the Valley.
Our university is committed to embracing students' dreams for a successful future.
Embrace the Wildcat in you. To apply, visit www.fvsu.edu.
What is Fort Valley State University? It's more than students, more than faculty. It's more than brick and mortar buildings or a sports team or a mascot. Fort Valley State University is belief in a dream and the promise of education and the ability to overcome adversity. Fort Valley State is believing in your own potential and knowing that your contributions on this earth make a difference. Fort Valley is opening your mind to new possibilities and embracing a world of change without fear. What is Fort Valley State University? It's not living in the past or being content with the present. It's all of us working together to be better tomorrow than we are today. We are strong. We are proud. We are determined. We are Fort Valley State University.
When I came in the semester and saw the renovations and everything, I just felt like it was a completely different place.
We have all new furniture, the floors are redone, everything has been basically remodeled and redone here, and it feels more like a homey feel.
The remodeled apartments, I really love it. I feel more at home now.
The staff, I've had nothing but the best rapport with the staff.
They look out for you and they make arrangements to make adjustments just for you.
So I would recommend moving to Villas on 8 to anybody.
I like Villas on 8 now because I feel safe. I like the convenience of campus.
I would definitely recommend Villas on 8 just because this is literally the best place to stay in Fort Valley.
we are back. Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. And we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Shout out to HBCU game, they've been coming down. Listen to those out there trying to interview students. Here's how I knew they weren't going to get no student interviews. Here's how I knew. They don't want to interview with me. I'm student media. Shout out to HBCU game day. They cool and all. As the Wildcats bring the ball to the court down by 3, 31-28. They cool and all. They don't want to do it with me. I come with the gold microphone. They don't want to say nothing to me.
I mean,
so I knew they weren't going to come down.
Yeah. Oh, great, fine.
Oh, and
he
that was
just
a miss
misses.
by J.R.
He was looking for the foul, actually.
And if you're just watching this Wildcat Sports, that was Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. And we're also recording live on the Randall Barnes Facebook page, HBCU Post, and streaming on HBCU Post and at FVSU hashtag. Morehouse College is currently undefeated. They're 13-0. Fort Valley's looking to change that. And they're only down by 3.
That'll be a charging foul on number 21, Kyle Whitfield.
Kyle Whitfield. And Fort Valley's actually been playing pretty well.
Right.
Jalen has a 3 on the board. JR has a 3 on the board. And Morehouse has not been playing phenomenal. They were doing great defense, but Fort Valley adjusted to Morehouse's defensive sets.
Right.
And we also want to say once again this half, shout out to the lovely women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
My favorite line, the Devastating Divas.
Most definitely. And it is their Founders Day, J13.
Right.
And this half, what I'm going to do is I just wrote an article as that is a layup by Morehouse.
Number 2, Tyrus Walker.
Tyrus Walker is leading scorer for Morehouse.
28-33.
I wrote an article for my website, HBCU Post. 5 notable, and that's a steal by number 15, Martavius Little, and he misses that layup, gets the
offensive rebound.
And JR.
Rebound by JR.
Gets the rebound. But it's actually, I was looking at the history of Delta Sigma Theta.
Right.
And there's actually a few notable celebrities that are members of Delta Sigma Theta, so we're going to talk about them throughout the rest of this half.
Also, there was one at the comedy show.
Yes.
B-flat.
B-flat was a member of Delta Sigma Theta. Oh, that's a dunk. By number 15, that is Martavius Little, who actually has been having a good output for the year, 13.8 points per game. Tyrus Walker, 21 points per game from Morehouse College.
Right.
B-flat definitely was a member of Delta Sigma Theta, and she was repping hard.
And that's a foul.
B-flat was repping hard towards the end.
Right.
She was repping hard.
Want to say shout out to her.
And shout out to Steve Brown too. Steve Brown always weaves in his HBCU experience.
Most
in
definitely.
His comedy.
He brings out different people that are always funny, and we can just connect with them.
And that is a made 3 throw by James Barnes. Fort Valley is down by 6, 35-29, 18-16 left in the game. So another big thing about Steve Brown is that Steve Brown is an HBCU grad. He graduated from Stillman, plays the Mega Sci-Fi.
Right.
And he knows how to get an HBCU party rocking.
Most definitely.
And you see that from a lot of HBCU grads as Miles brings the ball to the court. Tyrus Walker with the ball. I found out. Here's what I found out. With this breaking news, this broadcast.
Right.
AJ the DJ went to Howard.
Right.
I didn't know.
I remember that.
He went to Howard University. So that just showed he turns up for Valley every time he comes.
Right.
That's the HBCU lesson as he gets through. As they missed it, Morehouse loses it out of bounds. That is Morehouse's ball.
You definitely have to get people that have actually, been to a HBCU to actually come out to a HBCU and turn it up a little bit.
Exactly, because they know the crowd and they know how we can get sometimes.
Right, they know how to get it done, pretty much.
Because they know that as HBCU students, we demand perfection, especially when we play.
Right.
As Morehouse has the ball, Tyrus Walker, leading scorer for Morehouse with the ball. Guarded by James Barnes, tries to drive in. James Barnes uses his length to make it an air ball, and that
It'll be Wildcats ball. Fort Valley State down by 5, 30-35, 17 minutes, 31 seconds left in the second half.
And I actually like that defensive switch. You saw that James Barnes was on number 2, which is Tyrus Walker, and that length got to him.
Right. JR has the ball.
JR driving in, thought about it, passed it out to
James Barnes.
James Barnes capable 3-point shooter, passes it into Walter Foster.
With the hook shot, he misses. JR with the rebound.
Passes it to Walter Foster.
Mid-range, he goes in.
That was a free throw shot.
You almost have to say every time he shoots a mid-range, it's going to go in.
Yeah, it's going to go in for Walter now, because Walter's really been practicing that shot. And that was something that he was really working on during the break.
Right, and that was a floater by number 4, Doobie.
So as they pushed the ball off the court, Tyler Edwards did not play against Payne College. Pushed the ball off the court, passed it to
James Barnes with the ball. Jalen loses the ball.
They can't be that careless. Oh, that's still, but they can't be that careless on the end.
And he's fouled.
And one.
He's fouled by number 15, I think. No, I'm sorry, number 24.
And that is Omar
21.
Austin. Tyler has his speed back. You didn't see Tyler moving as agilely against Miles.
Right.
If you look at it against Miles, he seemed to be injured, and you saw against Payne on Wednesday he didn't play in that loss.
Right.
So he's back, and it seems to be that rest he got from the Monday game. It's almost been a week almost from Monday to Saturday.
Right.
Seems like that rest he has him back going. I saw him walking to class. He was walking pretty fine.
Most definitely.
I saw him on the yard. Now this is true story. I saw him on the yard. He was stretching his leg a little bit. But he made the class. I saw it. He was walking to class. He made it there.
He made the first free throw, down by 4.
So one big person that we have to acknowledge is a Delta, as he missed the second one. K. Michelle.
Right.
FAMU grad. She started in the early 2000s. She's a award-winning singer. As they get the steal, push the ball up the court. J.R. Bryant passes it. Tyler misdirection.
With the layup.
Makes this
down by 2. 35-37.
As they push the ball up the court, K. Michelle is a Delta. She pledged at FAMU.
That was number 2, Tyrus Walker.
And I remember, here's how I know K. Michelle's a Delta. I made a viral post on my page about her being a Delta. It actually went viral. So, man, shout out to K. Michelle and shout out to FAMU. You already know I love FAMU. That's my second home. As Walter Foster with the ball. They're down by 2 right now. Walter in the post. They're guarding Walter really heavy. Double team.
Right.
Oh!
Great no-look. Great no-look by JR.
And it's a tie. Now, it's a tie game. They're down by 2. And
it looks like they're getting their mid-range in now. Number 4, Doobie.
They kept in a point-blank shots. That was a great pass by J.R. Bryant. Great behind-the-back pass. And that's something that's going to be on HBCU game days.
Most
highlights.
Definitely.
That's going to be on the highlights coming up.
Really want to find somebody to get the ball.
And Tyler Edwards open in the key.
He's fouled.
That's a foul. And we're going to look at the replay for that behind-the-back pass. And J.R. Bryant said that he's really been looking to distribute more in his senior year, and that was definitely a dime right there.
Most definitely. Dime. Mr. Filet himself.
That was a whole quarter.
Right.
That was a whole quarter.
Right.
And it's a timeout, media timeout. Wildcats Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Tyrus Turner. K. Michelle is a Delta. We have so many Deltas that are here.
Right.
That are great women, man, and there's a lot that actually are celebrities.
Right.
Another one, I didn't have this in my article. I was looking at some that you may have didn't know. Because a lot of people know K. Michelle's a Delta. But you look at Keisha Knight-Pulliam. You know what that is?
I don't actually.
Keisha Knight-Pulliam played Rudy on The Cosby Show.
Really?
Yeah, she's a Delta. She went to Spelman.
Wow.
She went to Spelman, man.
Did not know she was a Delta.
Man, she used that Cosby Show money to pay that tuition.
Jesus.
You know Spelman, they got that. You gotta have money to go to Spelman. Or
right.
Scholarship. You gotta be smart.
Smart.
Gotta go to Spelman. And as we're looking at the phases dancers, the turning up. Shout out to Ashley once again for this HBCU Wild HBCU All-Star Ambassador name tag I got. You can see it on the broadcast right now that I'm rocking it right now. But Keisha Knight-Pulliam, definitely a member of Delta Sigma Theta. She was on the Cosby Show playing Rudy, and she saw that the need for an education, an HBCU education. She could have gone anywhere.
Right.
She had that's money coming from the Cosby Show. Then royalties, she still gets money off royalties.
Most definitely.
So she could have gone anywhere, but she chose HBCU, chose Spelman College. Spelman actually the #1 HBCU ranked by US, the US rankings.
Wow.
#1 HBCU.
That's
Tyler
amazing.
Edwards goes back to the line.
They'll be shooting 2, Fort Valley State 37, Morehouse College 41. 15 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second half.
Wildcats Sports Network, Randall Barnes with Tyrus Turner, also streaming on the Randall Barnes Facebook page.
Makes the first.
Post and FVSU hashtag. And he makes that one.
Down by 3. He makes this one, they're down by 2.
Definitely. And I'm looking, and we're looking to see.
Makes the second one. This is definitely going to be a close game.
And you look at what Morehouse has been doing, especially to teams in the second half. They crush teams in the second half. So the fact that Fort Valley is only down by 2 is an accomplishment in itself.
Almost a steal.
I think Morehouse' confidence is getting shattered a little bit. And I just want to say, we're streaming. We're on Wildcat Sports Network. I'm streaming. That's a foul on Walter Foster. HBCU game day is here. If we beat Morehouse, the world is going to know about it.
It's going to be epic, you know.
You already know, make sure people know about it.
Right.
Morehouse ain't saying nothing else no more, okay?
Right. Definitely going to be talking a lot.
Because we beat them at our homecoming. We beat them at their homecoming.
Still.
And that's a steal.
Really can tie it up here.
They can tie it up. And we gave them their first L. And if Morehouse beats Albany, oh man.
Can't wait for homecoming.
If we beat Morehouse, they beat Albany. They can't say nothing.
Can't wait for homecoming.
January 20th. They're playing on Saturday, January 20th.
And you know, if the Wildcats beat Morehouse here, they really have confidence the rest of their games.
Supreme confidence, and I really think that this will propel them going into the SIAC playoffs. Because I really believe, this is not me being biased, with how the Fort Valley State University Wildcats are currently constructed. I really think they can make a deep run in the SIAC playoffs, even going to the SIAC championship.
Most definitely.
And this could very well be the team that they play.
Right.
And then when the one big thing that happened against Clark Atlanta, they were actually beating Clark Atlanta. They have to make their free throws.
Most definitely.
As Jalen McMillan with the ball, passes the ball to J.R. Brown, passes the ball back to him. Passes to Walker.
He really passed it. It wasn't a shot. That was a foul.
What a foul.
That was a foul on number 24, Omar Austin.
But we're looking, was that on the floor or was that a shooting?
I think it was shooting, actually. He was shooting. He'll be shooting too.
Gonna shoot too. 41 to 39.
Make these, he ties it up.
Ties it up. 41 to 39. Morehouse College is up by 2.
This just may be, you know, a preview of what's going to happen later.
Yeah, SIAC championship. I'm looking at these two teams as a lock. 41 to 39. Fort Valley is leading.
He misses the first.
And as he's at the free throw line, we're going to talk about a second member of Delta Sigma Theta, Roberta Flack.
Wow.
Legendary R&B singer. She actually, because the Deltas were founded at Howard University.
Most definitely.
In 1913. So Roberta Flack pledged at Howard, Alpha Chapter. So she pledged at the same school that the sorority was founded at. So that's big.
That's amazing.
And that's Roberta Flack. You know the song "Killing Me Softly"?
Right.
And Lauren here actually covered it. So Roberta Flack, legend, woman of Delta Sigma Theta. And I was told that's a lifelong thing. It's not no word.
Right.
He is. As Morehouse College has the ball, they're passing the ball around. Walsh Foster on the perimeter. Man, to think about it. He pump fake. Man,
that's
think
number
about
15, Martravius Little.
That's how Letwitz brings the ball up the court. 3-point lead.
And that's a three.
That's a three.
He misses. Want to get back on defense there.
He looked to do a fast break. That was number 22.
Tyler was looking to steal that.
And he was looking to do a fast break. That was number 30, Jordan Wallace. Looking to do a fast break, but he thought about it because it was 3 plays at the court he had to beat.
Right.
As James Barnes on the ball handler. Block! That's a triple block!
Right. They were on that.
Replay. Triple block. Jalen McMillan lays it in. 1 point. 1 point.
I really like how he's utilizing the layup rather than the three right now.
Definitely. He's not been shooting like this game.
Most definitely.
And Liv left him open.
He was too open. He misses. That'll be a foul. Looks like on number 5.
And that was a blessing. Walter normally is used to staying in the paint, but if there's an open play, he has to run to him and utilize his length. He doesn't have to run fast. He just utilizes his length and show his length.
They weren't sure what was going to happen there, actually. It just so happens that they missed the 3.
Morehouse wasn't sure.
They'll be shooting 1 and 1. Definitely need to make both of these.
Definitely. And if he makes both of these, that's the lead. That's the first lead of the game.
Right. First lead of the game. I'm definitely liking the Wildcats' chances here.
I'm liking it as well, and James Barnes is actually a pretty good free throw. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
1 and 1.
So I'm pretty sure he will make both of these.
He makes the first one. It's tied up.
Makes the first one, and James Barnes, if you look at his percentage for the season, shooting 62.1% from the free throw line.
It's not bad.
That means
he's there.
It's iffy, but he can make them.
And he takes the lead. He takes the lead.
43. Takes the lead.
Definitely want to keep this lead.
And I'm just going to
13 minutes left.
And I'm going to keep saying this. We're going to do HBCU game day. That's going to be on game day. Took the lead.
Right.
All right.
If we win here, we definitely have to celebrate.
Look, we're going to video go viral.
That's a 3 by number 2, Tyrus Walker.
Never celebrate too quickly.
That's one of those, that's one of those major scores there.
Definitely. As we look at Jalen McMillan.
Great move. Great move to tie the game up. I really like Jalen McMillan right now.
I'm loving how he's playing. He's coming out hard.
Most definitely.
And he's not selling for the 3-point, which that's something that would plague us in a lot of these games.
Right.
Tyler Walker from Morehouse has 15 points, the only player in double figures. And that is a miss.
Offensive rebound.
Walter has to make sure he boxes him out.
But this is a great game. 12 minutes left.
And
that looked to be a foul.
That looked to be an offensive foul.
On Tyler. No, it was a foul on Tyler.
Tyrus pushed off of Tyler. Tyrus pushed off of Tyler, but
right.
the referees gave that. But it's going to be on the court, so they're not going to shoot. And we're looking at Fort Valley. Walter Foster, 10 points. Tyler Edwards with 9 points. James Barnes with 8. And Jalen with 9
They're
points.
really working together here, and I'm loving the game that they're having.
Working together, and like we said, Morehouse has 4 players that can light it up and can easily get points. Fort Valley has those 4 players that can easily get it as well.
Fort Valley is really switching well, as you can see, as they dish out the ball to each other.
And I almost went in, but like
rebound by Walter.
Great defense, but you can't do anything about that.
Most definitely.
If he made that. As Tyler Edwards.
Jalen's gonna shoot the 3.
Ellerman Miller shoots the 3. Bang!
Up by 3.
3-point lead.
49-46. Gonna be a timeout.
Morehouse gotta call a timeout.
Right, I'm loving what's going on right now.
Loving Jalen playing in sequence.
Jalen is scoring non-stop. They're not able to stop him.
And Wildcat Sports Network, Miranda Barnes and Tyrus Turner. We'll be right back with more.
That's Monday, January 16th, 2018.
Every success story starts with a dream to learn, to challenge your perceptions and push the boundaries of what you can accomplish. Fort Valley State University offers academic programs designed to meet your educational ambitions, and we provide the academic and financial support to turn dreams into reality. Turn dreaming into doing at Fort Valley State University. Learn more at fvsu.edu.
Fort Valley State U.
And we're back with Tyrus Turner, Randall Barnes, Wildcat Sports Network. Fort Valley State is up 49-46. 11 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second half. As Morehouse gets the ball.
And we're actually leading this game. So I'm excited to see what Fort Valley has coming out.
Definitely want to keep the lead here.
Tyrus Walker, the only player in double figures with 15 points.
That was a block. Oh, it was a foul. It'll be a foul.
And Walter is sort of, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand why that was a foul.
Honestly, I don't either. It looked to be a block.
I don't either. And it looks like we're going to have number 24, which is Omar Alster, going to the line.
He misses the first one.
Now, as Morehouse College is at the line, as we acknowledge, as Delta Sigma Theta is founded today, Wildcat Sports News, Randall Barnes Tyrus Turner streaming on the Randall Barnes Facebook page. And a member of Delta Sigma Theta, this is something that really caught my eye. You know, I write, I'm a mass commentator.
Right.
Mara Brock, a kid who made Girlfriends, The Game, and Being Mary Jane is the Delta.
Really?
Players at Northwestern University, Theta Alpha Chapter.
That's amazing. And number 24, Omar Austin makes the second one. They're down by 2. Fort Valley State 49, Morehouse 47. I'm sorry.
He actually missed the first one.
Right.
But Mara Brock Akil, man, she's amazing, and she really inspires me to keep writing and keep my TV dreams alive. Because she's a phenomenal writer, and Being Mary Jane's phenomenal show. Even though she's not with it anymore, she's with the Warner Brothers now.
Right.
As the Wildcats have the ball, they're leading by 2. If they maintain this lead,
it'll be Wildcats ball.
Wildcats ball, but that looked to be a foul.
It was tipped by James Walker.
But that did look to be a foul. Big shout out to everyone here. I'm looking out and I see my friend Jonna Foster, who's Miss Black Fort Valley, in the stands. Definitely glad to have her here.
It's a big turnout today. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to the game. Wildcats as
And
well as Morehouse.
And James Barnes with the rebound, passing it around. They had time in the trap. They thought about it. Pass to Jalen McMillan. Oh, he pulled his jersey. You saw he pulled his jersey?
Right.
Jalen getting to the back.
Oh, my God. Jalen McMillan is on fire. They're not stopping him. They really want this win, and I think they're going to get it.
Even pulling at his jersey. Called a foul on that one.
Jalen McMillan is just unstoppable. You seen the finesse he had when he put it up.
And we're looking at a replay of that. Jalen has really been working on
Most definitely. He might be the player of the game by the end of the day.
He might, but Walter has a good case.
Right, most definitely.
Because Walter was the first player actually in double figures, so Walter has a good case for it.
He misses the first free throw. Fort Valley stayed up by 4, 51-47.
And we're looking, so we're highlighting women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Yo, this got to be the one that stands out to me. Betty Shabazz.
Betty Shabazz.
Wife.
Wow.
Delta. As they missed that free throw but get the rebound. 51-47, Fort Valley leads. She was really the backbone to Malcolm X, and she actually plays the New York alumni chapter. And that could have been a foul they called on Jalen McMillan, but they let it go. And that's a three.
And that's a three by Tyrus Walker.
Tyrus Walker, leading scorer of 4.
I think they're really gonna try to double team Jalen McMillan. Actually,
I do as well. The Wall said, and easy, too easy.
It goes in too easy.
As Shaq said,
that height.
Shaq says barbecue chicken down here. As Walter Foster.
And that'll be a foul and one.
And he went straight up. So I don't agree with that being a foul.
I don't either.
Straight up. And once again, is the J13 Betty Shabazz. One thing the Deltas did for Betty Shabazz, he goes to the free throw line. They actually opened up a academy.
Really?
In honor of Betty Shabazz. It's called the Dr. Betty Shabazz Delta Academy. They service young women ages 11 to 14, and it was started by the Wilmington Alumni Chapter of the Delta Sigma Theta. So Betty Shabazz was a Delta.
Did major things, and the game was tied up 53-53.
Behind every great man, there's a great woman. And
great
Malcolm
woman.
X was an icon in
Most
our culture.
definitely.
He's still an icon, will always be an icon. And Betty Shabazz was the woman that kept them together, man.
Right.
I'm trying to find me a Betty Shabazz. I'm trying to find me one. As that's a teardrop, it misses. James Barnes with the rebound. Up, misses it. Tips it up. Walter Foster gets the rebound.
Great way to get the ball. Great way to fight. Great way to fight for the points. He's gonna try to drive. And he misses.
And we look to have a game. The coach is on to the fast break too from Morehouse. As Tyler Edwards passes the ball around, passes it to J.R. Bryant. J.R. Bryant passes it to Walter.
Oh, that was a quick pass that he should have gotten, but he just missed it. Great find by J.R. though.
And Morehouse got lucky on that because that very well could have been an easy layup or dunk by Walter Foster.
Right.
And I love how they're coming out rebounding. And you see Walter guarding the perimeter more.
Most definitely.
And we'll look, and that is number 11, Michael Umber with the ball. Passes it to number 32, Jordan Wallace. Jordan Wallace passes it to Tyrus Walker. Tyrus Walker passes it to Tony Evans. Passes it back into the post. Number 3, Tony Evans with the ball. And that looked to be a travel. 7 seconds left on the shot clock.
Wildcats are not phased at all.
And Tyrus Walker, oh!
Wow, Tyrus Walker.
Tyrus Walker, leading scorer for Morehouse College.
You can't even be mad at the defense.
And that's the reason why.
You can't even be mad at the defense.
And I can't because
he was in his face.
Tyrus Walker is just going to make shots. You can't stop from making shots like that.
Right.
Tyrus Walker's just having a phenomenal year.
And that's a steal.
That's a steal. Looks to get it, and that a block by Tyler was but a foul.
They're calling a foul. That looked to be a block.
That was a clean block.
Fort Valley State down by 1, 55-56. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second half.
That would be great, but that was a clean block.
Right.
That seemed to be a clean block. Tyrus Walker, 26 points.
Wow.
He averaged 21 points for the season, has 26 points. Only player in double figures, even close to double figures. You have Magdabum, 6 points. Little, 5 points. Whitfield, 4 points. Austin, 5 points. Evans, 5 points. Walker, 3 points. Wallace, 2 points.
Right. I really think that was a block, though. I'm sorry.
It was a block. He's putting the team on the back. He's on his back.
Most definitely.
Tyrus is putting the team on his back. 6'1" senior from Atlanta.
Here's that smaller lineup that the Wildcats are going to put in for the speed, as you can see.
And you see that Trey Elliott can make quick 3-pointers. and looks like they're giving Jalen a rest.
Right. Fort Valley State down by 3, 55-58, 8 minutes, 20 seconds left.
And if you look at it, once again, you see the referees are sort of determining the game because they have to let them play because that was a clean block.
Right. JR is going to get the ball.
JR Bryant has the ball.
Looks like they're playing a man here, actually.
Playing man-to-man defense. Pass it off to Jamar Guerra. Handoff. Pass it to Tyler Edwards.
JR gets the ball.
Picked by Walter Foster.
15, 13, 12.
As Trey Elliott with the ball, it looks like they're looking for a three-pointer to get Walter in the post.
He shoots the
Jamal
mid-range. It goes in.
It's the mid-range.
Down by 1. They're definitely staying in this game, and I love the way they're playing right now.
No matter what, Fort Valley's been playing a phenomenal game. This is one of them games that give you a whole bunch. J.R. Bryant.
He's not fazed by what number 2 Tyrus is doing.
Tyrus trying to get some funk to him.
That's going to be jump ball.
And
it'll stay with Morehouse.
Stay with Morehouse. In jump ball situations in collegiate sports, especially in the SIAC, if it's a jump ball, the team with the most possession gets the ball instead of it being a tip.
And looks like it'll be a timeout.
Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. And I like how Fort Valley's playing.
Right.
They're playing phenomenal defense. And I can't say anything wrong that Fort Valley's doing.
Right. Like I said, you can't stop that 3 that you saw by Tyrus.
Tyrus is one of those players.
Right.
If you look at how at Morehouse's games.
That was a Kobe shot, actually.
It was like Tyrus is one of those players that just are naturally gifted.
Right.
And there's certain shots that for naturally gifted players they're just gonna get.
That was a shot that no one expected to go in, but it was nothing but net.
And that you can't really defend.
Right.
You can't really defend shots like that.
He was most definitely in his face.
Yeah, because Tyrus is just naturally gifted, and he has 26 points today.
Right.
And if he wants to win, he might need to get 40.
Most definitely, because the Wildcats are right behind him.
He might need to get a 40-point game for his team to win.
Most definitely.
Because the Wildcats are playing great team ball, and we look at the players from Morehouse that average double figures. Martavius Little 13 points a game, Omar Austin 12 points a game, Jordan Wallace 10 points a game. Martavius Little started out like he's going to do some stuff. Little has 5 points. And you look at Austin. Austin is another player. He averages 12 points a game. Austin only has 5. And you look at Jordan Wallace. Jordan Wallace averages 10 points a game. Has Wallace even scored? He has 3 points.
Oh, man.
Wallace has 3 points. So you see, Fort Valley has really been paying attention. They can't stop Tyrus.
Right.
They've made sure to slow down the other players as Morehouse College has the ball, looks to inbound it. As Fort Valley is up 58-57, the Wildcats will know Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner on this J13 Jefferson Taylor Founders Day, streaming live on the Randall Barnes Facebook page, HBCU Post, and the FVSU hashtag, and the Jefferson Taylor topic on Twitter.
If you can see the defense that the Wildcats are playing, they're not really phased, and that'll be a foul.
I don't understand how that was a foul.
I don't either. It's on Walter Foster.
I don't know how that because Walter didn't touch him. He shot the ball up as Tyrus goes to the line. And if you look at the replay on that, and if you look, and it was a foul. We had to go to consult our producer Ricky. That was a foul.
Right. He makes the first one.
And Tyrus Walker. That's 27 points on the night, looking to get his 28th. Tyrus Walker's been having a phenomenal showing today.
Most definitely.
Really the only player from Morehouse that's really showing up on offense, to be honest. And I think this is something.
Makes the second one, down by 3.
And it's something that probably is concerning. Win or lose, it's something that's concerning to the coach.
Right.
Morehouse. We're actually going to play them in Atlanta coming up towards the end of February. Looking forward to the championship. You know, the championship, the SIAC playoffs.
Right.
So we're going to be playing them soon. So this might be something that concerns the coach from Morehouse, who is Coach Grady Brewer.
He makes all 3. Fort Valley State down by 4. 7 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second half.
I still think Fort Valley can come back and
Most definitely.
have a run.
Most definitely.
The last run that
looks like Eric Banks is in.
Eric Banks is in. Eric Banks, great to finish out. The Mama Banks, Claire Banks in the building. She's not in the building, but she's on Facebook Live.
Right.
As Tyler,
that's a foul. That is a foul.
Whistle, but a foul.
Looks to be on. They'll be shooting 1 and 1.
The last real run that Fort Valley went on was when it was 13 minutes and 2 seconds left in the second half. They went on a 4-point run. Since then, you look at Morehouse. Morehouse is sort of alternated with the runs. They're currently on a 3-point run as Tyrus Walker hit those free throws, he has 29 points.
Right.
And we look at the last team that scored over 30 on us, or at 30, Miles College on Monday. He actually won.
Right.
As Tyler Edwards shoots it up.
He misses the free throw.
The Wildcats they're playing Morehouse the best that any team has played.
Most definitely. 7 minutes left in the second half.
And if you didn't know, Morehouse College is undefeated. 13-0, looking for their 14th straight win as they go into playing Albany later on this week. As Jamal Guerra with great defense on him, and that's another
goes in.
You cannot defend shots like that. Was great defense. He sort of reminds me of Tyler Edwards with his quickness. He sort of reminds me of Tyler.
Tyler's gonna get the ball back. He's gonna slow it down. No, he's gonna drive.
And
that'll be a blocking. He'll be shooting 2.
And he's going to the line.
That's on number 3.
And we once again want to announce the fact that it is Delta Sigma Theta Founders Day. The last person I featured in my article you can read on hbcpost.com. K. Michelle and other celebrities that you didn't know are Deltas. Mary McLeod Bethune, civil rights activist, founder of Bethune-Cookman University and the National Council of Negro Women. We got Iana Jane Smith sitting with us. National Council of Negro Women. They're doing big things this year for Fort Valley.
Right, he misses the first.
And Miss Bethune. And and Miss Bethune is actually the honorary member of Delta Sigma Theta.
Wow.
So, the fact that they honored her says a lot about the contributions that she made to just the black community in general. I also find Bethune-Cookman University
makes the second.
And he makes the second one. It's
down by 5.
63. All love to Bethune-Cookman, but I'm an honorary Rattler. So we really rock. But we love Bethune-Cookman though. We love that. We love Mary Bethune-Cookman. Happy Founders Day to the women of Delta Sigma Theta. J13 as we look to get a win.
Most definitely.
On J13, and it looks like we could.
A lot of time.
A whole lot of time. 6 minutes left in the game. Fort Valley down 63 to 58, and that's another foul.
That couldn't have been a foul, but I don't know. I don't know what to say.
And that definitely didn't look to be a foul.
It's gonna be a foul on Jamal Guerra. I don't know what the refs are seeing out there, but
yeah,
that couldn't have been a foul.
That wasn't a foul.
He misses the first.
And Tyrus Walker, who's actually been having a great showing today. Tyrus Walker, and from where Tony Evans is in, Tyrus Walker, 31 points on the night. He's on pace to get 40. And he misses the second one. This could be a determining indicator,
right,
of what's to come. As
Fort Valley's down by 5.
Tyler looks to be wants to score, passes it to James Barnes, passes it over to Trey Elliott. Jamal Guerra with the layup, up and in.
Great putback by James Barnes.
James Barnes putback dunk.
Right, 60 to 63.
Morehouse's coach, although they're winning, he does not look pleased. Coach Jackson does look very pleased.
Fort Valley State is calm. I like the way they're playing. They're down by 3, and I know they can come back.
And Tyler, this is the match I want to see. Tyler Edwards on Tyrus Walker.
Most definitely. It's a steal. It is a steal.
But he can stall it back. But Tyler getting the steal.
James Barnes with the ball. He's gonna pass it to Trey. He shoots the 3. He misses. Gets the rebound.
Passes it to Eric Banks.
Eric Banks gets the ball. They're gonna slow it down here.
The Wildcats are cheering their team on. That looks to be history. Morehouse is.
That's gonna be a travel.
And the students are.
The students don't like that at all. They're not pleased.
The students are not pleased with that one, and I'm not pleased either. That was not a travel.
At all. That couldn't have been a travel either,
And it is a timeout. And it looks like
coaches are going to talk to the ref.
And the coaches just trying to talk.
trying to figure out what's going wrong and why they're getting these, bailout calls, actually.
And those are bailout calls.
Gotta be.
Because like that it's simply, you can't, it's no way to even sugarcoat it. That was not a trap.
That wasn't.
Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner, also streaming on Randall Barnes' Facebook page, HBCU Post, and the FVSU hashtag on Twitter, and the Dosum topic on Twitter. That was, I just like.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna be like, here's what I'm gonna be, Quintarius. I'm gonna be the Jeff Van Gundy of Fort Valley Sports. But these referees, man,
it's been like that since school started back.
It has, and I just don't understand how they're calling these games.
Right.
Even on Morehouse's side, there's certain calls that's not going Morehouse's way.
Right.
Like where there have been certain plays where there Fort Valley players that fouled Morehouse players.
Right.
They've not gotten calls. We've not gotten calls.
Most definitely.
It's like I don't understand what the referees have been doing.
I'm not understanding either. It's almost like they don't want Fort Valley to play, actually.
But I would say this is skewed on both sides. Fort Valley is getting no calls. Morehouse is getting no calls as well. Fort Valley is getting called for knick-knack tacky fouls, and Morehouse is as well. So, in a way, it's sort of objective.
It's kind of iffy, if you will.
In a way, they're sort of being objective.
Right.
As they bring the ball up the court, number 11, Michael Almert, brings the ball. Tried to do a cut. He couldn't do it. Blocked by James Barnes. As they push the ball up the court. Tyler Edwards passed the ball. It looks like he broke the
Jamal Garrett's going to shoot the three. It goes in. It goes in to tie it up. Great game by Wildcats.
You said Coach Jackson said there's going to be a game. And we have a game. Approaching 4 minutes. ABC Game Days in the building. Wildcats will never in the building. Randall Barnes
this will be a big win for the Wildcats.
It'll be a big win. And he misses that one.
Rebounded by the Wildcats.
Push the ball up the court.
Oh, he's fouled. He's fouled. He is fouled.
He didn't want to get put on a mixtape.
He didn't want to.
He didn't want to get put on FVSU Game Days replay.
Most definitely.
He did not want to get put on FVSU Game Days replay.
Man, if he would have broke off.
That was an intentional trip.
If he would have broke off, he would have dunked. Most
that was
definitely.
An intentional trip.
It was.
That was intentional. Now, Jamal Garrett's not hurt, but he did not, because our ESPN for basketball and football is HBCU Game Day. HBCU Game Day always puts us on. That's why you got to always shout him out. So I'm shouting him out a lot this broadcast.
Right.
He did not want to get put on HBCU Game Day's mixtape.
Right. He misses the first free throw.
The camera pointing down too. Like
he was waiting on it.
That was a hole behind the back.
He was waiting on it.
That was a hole behind the back right there. I'm telling you. Jamal looked at how Chris Paul was playing.
Looks like
the Phoenix Suns yesterday.
Looks like Jalen McMillan and Walter Foster get back in.
And they got a good breather, and it looks like they're
he makes the second one, up by 1.
463, Fort Valley's leading.
Close game here.
Undefeated Morehouse College.
Right. Did you think Morehouse was going to expect the way that the Wildcats are playing right now?
They didn't expect it because they came with the confidence. And that was a layup. Great cut. They have to be ready because Morehouse is not looking for 3-pointers. They're more so looking for those cuts to the basket.
Right.
As Jalen McMillan with the ball, Jalen McMillan's been playing incredibly well.
Great find. It's like he's gonna
pass the ball around.
They're trapping him.
Jalen McMillan pass it to Tyler.
Tyler shoots the three,
and it misses.
It'll be Morehouse's ball. 3 minutes 30 seconds left in the second half. 64-65.
So let's say this, QT. It's 3 minutes 30 seconds left. And they got tall timeout. It looks like this might be a last-second shot situation.
It's gonna have to be, and I think it's gonna go Wildcats' way. I'm sorry.
Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Tyrus Turner. We'll be right back with more.
Fantastic smile.
When I came in the semester and saw the renovations and everything, I just felt like it was a completely different place.
We have all new furniture. The floors are redone. Everything has been basically remodeled and redone here. And it feels more like a homey feel.
The remodeled apartments, I really love it. I feel more at home now.
The staff, I've had nothing but the best rapport with the staff.
They look out for you and they make arrangements to make adjustments just for you.
So I would recommend moving to Villas on 8 to anybody.
I like Villas on 8 now because I feel safe. I like the convenience of campus.
I would definitely recommend Villa Zone 8 just because this is literally the best place to stay in Fort Valley.
And we are back. Wildcat Sports Network. Brandon Barnes, Tyrus Turner. Morehouse College only leading by 165-64. Fort Valley has been playing great against them. It is MLK weekend. Martin Luther King went to Morehouse.
Right.
So, we
the Delta's Founders Day as well.
Delta's Founders Day. We're gonna let them. We're not gonna beat him that bad because Martin Luther King went to Morehouse. That's why we're not gonna beat him that bad. He played Alpha there too, so we're not gonna beat him that bad.
Sorry, we gotta beat him.
No,
sorry, I can't even.
Travel. He thought that was a foul. He thought.
Right.
He thought.
Just great defense by the Wildcats. We love it.
And if you're just tuning in, Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Tyrus Turner, Fort Valley only leading by 165-64, and that was a travel call on the Morehouse College Maroon Tigers.
Looks like they're going to try to find a way to, keep Jalen from scoring. Actually, number 15, Martavius Little is guarding him.
Right.
Looks like they're playing a man here.
Right. And this is the match I want to see. Tyler Edwards, leading scorer for the Wildcats, 14.9 points a game. And you have Tyrus guarding him. I want to see Tyler guard Tyrus the rest of the game. As Walter with the top of the key handoff. It looks like they're trying to give him space in the post, but they're fronting and playing him pretty well. And Tyler has the ball. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Tyler gets the ball in.
And it goes in. It goes in. They're playing great.
And here's the big thing. Morehouse doesn't have a lot of athletes for real. Like they have great basketball players with great IQ, but they don't have athletes. We have athletes.
Right.
An athlete is a difference because the athletes can run the fast rate. They're quick. They're athletes. They can get to the basket quick. They can play hard-nosed defense.
They also can adjust to what's going on at the time.
Exactly, but Morehouse has great players with great basketball IQ and know how to play as a team. And that's a miss.
Rebound by
Fort Valley. They're trapping him in the backcourt. Call the timeout.
Call the timeout. Great thing to do.
And you see that they had a little bit of shiftiness going on between number 5 James Walker and Jamal Garrett. Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Tyrus Turner. Man, we'll be right back.
Every success story starts with a dream to learn, to challenge your perceptions and push the boundaries of what you can accomplish. Fort Valley State University offers academic programs designed to meet your educational ambitions, and we provide the academic and financial support to turn dreams into reality. Turn dreaming into doing at Fort Valley State University. Learn more at fvsu.edu.
Fort Valley State U.
Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes, Tyrus Turner.
Tyler with the ball.
And Fort Valley is leading Morehouse College, who's currently undefeated, 66-65, J13.
I honestly think this is going to go down to the wire here.
Me too. MLK weekend. Martin Luther King with the Morehouse players Alpha down there. Hook
Great way to find it. Great way to find the goal by Walter Foster.
68-65.
He took advantage of the weight problem.
Definitely. He's taking advantage of his height.
Right.
And Tyrus Walker wants to be the hero. You're trying to get him on a pick. Tyler Edwards guarding Tyrus Walker. Tyler Edwards wants this.
It's not happening.
And that was great defense.
Offensive rebound.
And A tips it in.
And it goes in.
68-67. Fort Valley leads.
Another timeout.
Timeout by Fort Valley. 1 minute and 31 seconds left.
What do you think the Wildcats need to do to keep this lead?
Nothing. They don't need to do anything. They're playing phenomenal.
They are.
They're doing nothing wrong. They're playing Tyrus Walker well because they're running a trap when he tries to get open, especially off the pick and rolls, because they know Tyrus is deadly from 3-pointers if he gets open. They're playing him well.
You know, when Coach said there was going to be a game, I was ready to see this, and this is exactly what he's giving us, a game here.
Definitely. And I like the fact that I like the fact that they kept Tyler rested.
Right.
I like that.
They had him ready for just this game in particular.
Most definitely, and I'm proud of them. And I always say this, but especially this one, win, lose, or draw, it's not going to be a draw.
Like I said,
overtime, but
if they win this one, it's definitely going to be a confidence booster.
If they win this, it's a confidence booster. If they lose this one, I'm satisfied.
Right.
And I'm satisfied going to the Clark Atlanta game because that is our immediate rival because they beat us. They took the
Most
championship
definitely
from us.
we want to, knock them out of it.
But this is just what could be. The Clark Atlanta game is what was. As Fort Valley leads by 68-67 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game. Fort Valley just has to maintain and hopefully get a score. And Morehouse gets the rebound, looking to get the win.
Tyrus with the ball.
Tyrus Walker, Tyler Edwards has the ball.
Great way to come back on defense by the Wildcats.
And they look to get a pick. They need, and
he shoots and it goes in.
Dagger.
Wow, that was a three.
Bye.
58 seconds left. They want to tie the game up here.
And the Wildcats cheering them on. Tyler Edwards has the ball. You can't, like I said, they're doing nothing wrong. You can't do anything about that.
At all.
As they push the ball up, Tyler Edwards drives in with the layup. And he makes it!
Great layup by Tyler Edwards. Tied up, 40 seconds left.
With the redirection layups. Tyrus Walker has the ball, 36 seconds left in the game.
They're going to try to keep the time down so they can get the last possession.
That's what he looks to do. Tyler Edwards is isolation. Tyler Edwards on Tyrus Walker.
As you can see, Jamal is going to try to keep it up so he can get the steal.
But Morris is not a great defensive team.
17 seconds left. It's tied up, 70-70. A foul.
A foul.
How was that a foul? What?
We're looking to our producer Ricky Underwood.
It's going to be on the floor, though. It's going to be on the floor. It's okay.
It's on the floor.
It's going to take the ball out.
How I don't see how that. It's certainly tired. Now, how is that a foul? We're trying to figure out how that was a foul.
Wait, no, he'll be shooting one and one.
Shooting. Wait a minute.
What happened?
And the students are
Wildcats are gonna get them to miss. He makes the first. They're down by one. 14 seconds left.
I'm baffled. Once again, see the officials are determining the game.
Right.
How was that a foul?
Not sure. He just went to double team, and he got by him, and he just touched him.
These officials, and even Jalen has his hands like, wow, how is that a foul? And he makes the second one.
Makes both.
And they're going to do a timeout.
Timeout. I really want Coach to get the layup. Don't look so much as to shooting a three because you really want to slow down the pace.
We want to go to overtime.
Right. We want to go to overtime at this point.
Tyler's been playing phenomenal. Currently, Walter Foster has more points with 16. Tyler Edwards has 14. But the referees are the player of the game. Once again. Because that was not a foul.
Wildcats are playing hard. We definitely want this win here. And that call right there could have just cost us the game.
It could have. But we have to give credit where credit is due. Tyrus Walker, who I said was the player to watch, 36 points.
Wow.
This is why Morehouse is undefeated.
Right.
This is why. And we have the National Spotlight HBCU Game Days here. We're streaming this on HBCU Pulse on FVSU hashtag, the Delta Sigma Theta topic on Twitter, Wildcat Sports Network. We have alumni from all around watching this, from parents and even other schools watching this for the scouting reports. So this is a statement game for sure. I think Fort Valley has played phenomenal. And if anybody won this game, or if anybody beat Fort Valley, it was the referees.
Right.
We're objective on Wildcat Sports Network. We're objective. If Fort Valley does something wrong, we'll say it's wrong. If Mars does something wrong, we'll say it's wrong. But the referees on both sides have not been calling the game correct.
They haven't.
And that's something that I honestly want the SIAC to monitor going forward, especially into the tournament. Because these are regular season games. Going to the tournament, this is when it really means something.
And it looks like it's 70-71. I'm not sure what happened. It was 72-70.
I think it was a scoring malfunction. We're actually going to look at that right now as we have the stats up ourselves. Are we would this be a classic game because of the referees? Is this a thrown game?
But we definitely had the speed to get down the court and score the layup.
We do, and here's one thing I'm confused about. What I'm confused about is this: why are the Wildcats taking it out at the top of the key when they call a timeout?
Not sure.
As Tyrus pushed the ball up, Tyler has to push the ball up. James Barnes pass it to Jalen. Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
How was that offensive foul? He barely pushed off. Can you get a replay of that? He barely pushed off. That was not an offensive foul.
What is going on?
The referees.
They're going to have to foul here.
They're going to have to foul, but it's perfectly fine. They're going to have to foul or try to get a steal with 7 seconds left in the game.
Fort Valley State has to foul here.
If anything, if it was a foul, it was a foul on the defender that was on Jalen.
Right.
That's why he couldn't get the shot up. This has been questionable.
The refs are talking right now. We're going to see what they're doing.
This has been questionable officiating. These past few games in the Wildcat gym, it's been questionable officiating.
Very questionable.
And in the position that we're in, we have to call it out. The referees have to do better.
They're talking it out. We're going to see what they're doing here, what they're going to call. Looks like one of the refs were in disagreement with the call, so we're going to find out here.
But now Morehouse still going to get the ball back.
Morehouse still gets the ball. They're going to put Trey Elliott in.
And it looks like they're sitting.
Going to have a faster pace.
Yeah, like and they're looking to go for overtime. It looks like it looks like they're trying to go for overtime.
71-70.
Tyrus has been playing phenomenal. It's 36 points tonight. His other teammates haven't been playing that well, to be honest. It just has been a good show.
Foul. They're going to have to foul. 5.6 seconds left.
Off the clock. But it's something where Jalen, the ball might be on Jalen because they have to try to get a three-pointer.
Or Trey Elliott. You see, he's out there. He has a quick shot release.
This is why it's so important to have your own media. Because we have a national spotlight because Morehouse is undefeated. We went to the SIAC championship. But the thing about it is that this is why it's important to have our own media outlets because of the fact that we have to call this out. As he misses the first one.
Misses the first. 70-71. 5.6 seconds left.
But I have to continue to say the referees have done a disservice to the Wildcats today. They've done a disservice to both teams, but especially the Wildcats, especially with how great they played, because a lot of the fouls they called, one foul that I go back to, and we played a replay on the Wildcat Sports Network, is when they called it on the double team on Tyrus Walker. They called the foul on Walter Foster when Walter barely touched him.
Right.
The contact came from Tyrus shooting the ball up and landing on Walter's foot, and Walter didn't move. So the referees have done a total disservice to the Wildcats.
And he's going to make the second
one. It's a two-point game.
It's going to be a timeout here, Wildcats. 5.6 seconds left. Fort Valley State 70, Morehouse College 72. They're going to try to score
and Wildcats
go into overtime.
Network, Randall Barnes, Quintarius Turner. And it looks like it's not a timeout. We're trying to see what's going on. It looks like it's not a timeout.
What's going on here?
I'm just wild.
I think everybody's confused that's watching the game.
Game Day is getting all of this. Hope they're getting all of this, okay?
I hope so.
And if they don't call it out, we'll call it out. The referees are the player of the game. I'm going to say it during our post-game show.
But it looks like
the referees are the player of the game.
Right. 5.6 seconds left. What do you think can happen here?
I think they need to go for a tie. Let's not be the hero. Now, we could, if they want to go for a shot, a three-point shot to end the game with the exclamation point, I'm looking for the ball to go to Jalen. But Morehouse is too. So, Tyler, I want to see a lineup with JR and...
But they also have Walter Foster.
They do, and Walter Foster can shoot. But I want to see a lineup where we have JR Bryant in the game, and I want to see with JR and Jalen in the game at the same time. We saw Coach do it in the first half, but I want to see that happen because now you have two capable three-point shooters to the basket, and they're determined to try to get on the wings to stop those shooters. And you talk have easy shot by Walter.
And they're going to take the ball out from the top of the key once again.
That's something that maybe our producer Rick Arnold have to educate us on, because normally if you see in situations, if you call a timeout,
it's going to be from half court. Yeah.
Half court. Not up top, he's half court. So they're looking to push the ball up the court. Pass it, Tyler Edwards. Tyler Edwards needs
3
to be
seconds left. He shoots the three.
Oh! Fort Valley loses to Morehouse College, 72-70. Referees have done a complete disservice to the Wildcats.
Wow, man, that game is just...
The referees did a total disservice.
You can't even be mad at the Wildcats for losing
the Wildcats, I'm definitely looking forward to the Clark Atlanta game. The referees did a total disservice. Horrible foul calls.
I'm lost for words here.
I'm like, they stole the game from the Wildcats.
They
and
did.
That's something that we clearly have to say. They stole the game from the Wildcats.
Most definitely.
If no one else would say it, we have to say it at Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Bourne Experience, HC Post. They stole the game from us. They did.
They did. You know, that was a game to remember right here. And you know,
game to remember.
Like you said, the refs
where Fort
took it.
Valley was messed over on Delta Sigma Theta Founders Day.
Right.
Come on, man. MLK weekend. That wasn't honest.
That
wasn't honest, man. But congratulations to Morehouse for winning the game. Fort Valley should not hang their heads low. Tyrus Walker, great. He saved Morehouse. Fort Valley played phenomenal, but we're going to talk this more in the post-game show.
Right.
But Tyrus Walker, he had 36 points. He saved Morehouse because Morehouse played horrible today. Let's just be honest. They played abysmal.
The Wildcats had their number.
Let's just be honest. Let's just look at the scores. Tyrus Walker had 30. I think took a point from 35 points.
Yeah, they took a point from him.
If you look at him, Austin 7 points. Normally averaging double digits for the season. Whitfield 4 points. Walker 3 points. Evans 6 points. Wallace 5 points. They played abysmal.
Right.
They played terrible. They played horrible.
I'm not even
today.
Like I said, I'm lost for words. I'm not even sure how. You know, when they go in the back, I think coach is gonna say that was a good game.
Coach can't get mad.
He can't.
If coach can't get mad because Morehouse, we have to just say it. I'm gonna pull out a dictionary to give some more words.
Man.
And how horrible Morehouse played, and how Tyrus Walker saved them.
He was really the only one scoring.
Only player, 36 points. They scored 72 points. 36 of the 72 points that Morehouse scored was because of Tyrus Walker.
Like, wow, I don't even know what to say here. It's heartbreaking to see this.
I'm not lost for words. I'm just wild. As you see, FaZe is leaving the building. I'm just wild.
Right.
You know what I think it was? The ghost of Martin Luther King.
Oh, man.
The ghost of Martin Luther King saved Morehouse.
May have been.
It's MLK weekend, isn't it? The ghost of Martin Luther King saved Morehouse.
It is.
They possessed the referees, man. He possessed the referees.
But like you said, though, the calls were, back and forth on both teams. So I'm not sure what to say here because
Right.
That was an amazing game from the Wildcats.
I just got to say the referees were horrible.
And like you said, they were calling iffy fouls on the Wildcats.
Right, on both teams. I think that might be it. It's MLK weekend. The ghost of Martin Luther King has possessed the officials, okay? That is what it is.
Had to.
Listen, that's what it is. I think that history made it where we couldn't win. It's MLK weekend. MLK Day is on Monday. I think history was on Morehouse's side.
Very disappointed in the official.
It was something else. We're going to be back with the post-game show. Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Bourne Experience. We'll be right back. That was pretty. I just got mad. We're going to catch Morehouse outside. No. Shout out to Morehouse for winning that game. Tyrus Walker is phenomenal. That man's going to, he should go to the NBA. Tyrus Walker should go to the NBA. Or play somewhere.
Hi, I'm Karen Nooks, a senior marketing major from Conyers, Georgia.
And I'm Len, a sophomore social work major hailing from Bristol, England. Welcome to Fort Valley State University, home of the mighty Wildcats.
Nestled between peach trees and pecan orchards in Middle Georgia, USA, Fort Valley State University embraces a history that weaves together African American culture, a commitment to personal and intellectual growth, and a deep sense of community.
Our school is perfect at building lifelong relationships based on a congruent love for learning and a thirst for personal growth. We're one big family here, and everyone belongs, and their own uniqueness will only add to the very fabric of this university. Here, we provide students with programs that will surely prepare you for unlimited success in the future, as well as the experience needed to compete with scholars from all over the world. Our small classroom environment will also provide a more personal one-on-one connection between students and faculty.
For students wanting to maximize their educational opportunity, FVSU offers 4 programs for the high achievers. The Cooperative Development Energy Program is a unique program on its own, graduating hundreds of engineers, geoscientists, and health physicists. Additional popular programs are biology, business management, early childhood special education, visual performing arts, and media studies. Middle grades education, political science, psychology, criminal justice, and social work.
Our Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Technology offers the only certified 4-year vet tech program in the state. Fort Valley State University also has a dual enrollment program and a 5-week pre-college academy program designed to help students transition from high school to college.
If that didn't seal the deal, stay tuned, there's more. We have more than 60 organizations and activities ranging from Greek and non-Greek sororities and fraternities to conference-leading athletic teams, honor societies, and student associations. FVSU is a member of the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference and an NCAA Division II member.
We're your home away from home. We offer apartment-style residence halls complete with computer labs, washers and dryers, and cable-ready suites.
Cheer on the Wildcats in a spacious stadium and fully equipped health and physical education complex.
Fort Valley State University has something for everyone. No matter where you look, you will always find ways to get involved, have fun, make great friends, and challenge yourself.
We invite you to experience life in the Valley.
Our university is committed to embracing students' dreams for a successful future.
Embrace the Wildcat in you.
To apply, visit www.fvsu.edu.
When I came in the semester and saw the renovations and everything, I just felt like it was a completely different place.
We have all new furniture, the floors are redone, everything has been basically remodeled and redone here, and it feels more like a homey feel.
The remodeled apartments, I really love it. I feel more at home now.
The staff, I've had nothing but the best rapport with the staff.
They look out for you and they make arrangements to make adjustments just for you.
So I would recommend moving to Villas on 8 to anybody.
I like Villas on 8 now because I feel safe. I like the convenience of campus.
I would definitely recommend Villas on 8 just because this is literally the best place to stay in Fort Valley.
Barnes Quintilius Turner. I don't know. We don't know what to say.
I'm lost for words. You know, I really think, like you said, the refs were just calling outrageous calls. You know,
and I'm even on you know my broadcast right now. You know, I know I do the radio broadcast. I normally don't do this, but I have to right now. Hopefully they can hear me over here. Listen, the referees, something needs to be done about these referees.
That officiating was
because they're determining these games, and these are bad calls. I can name 5 bad calls, but one of the bad calls was when they called a foul on Jamal Guerre when it was Tyrus
getting double teamed.
I think it was Tyrus with the ball. It wasn't that play. So Jamal was going for the ball. Right, they weren't going for. He was just like sort of running up to him for double team. He rolled past, and they called a foul.
Man,
he barely even grazed him.
Like you said, it was multiple amounts of bad calls they called in.
Abysmal is the word of the day. I just don't, because like there's nothing. Because you know normally there's certain things that Fort Valley didn't do right, and we'll say they did.
Right.
It's sometimes it's the defense. They overplay on defense sometimes. Sometimes shots just aren't falling. But today the Wildcats played perfect. They played like they were undefeated.
Right.
But the referees undefeated too.
70-72, Morehouse win against the Wildcats.
The referees are undefeated too. I'm telling you, the referees have beat us about 5 times. 5 times this year. This really don't make no sense.
Really don't know what's going on with this.
I might retire from commentating and become a referee, man. This is too
but you
much,
know,
man.
like you said, their leading scorer, Tyrus Walker, he was amazing.
In all seriousness, you know, I still think, like, in all seriousness, the refereeing was not great, but Tyrus Walker, man, 21 points on the year, 36 points tonight. phenomenal leader, and I was saying this in the broadcast, like on my Facebook Live. He needs to go to another league or something, a professional league or something. Because I've watched games these past 2 years. I've been here since 2 years ago. You came 2016.
Right.
Have you seen a player have an output like that outside of the
To be honest, I didn't even see him last year. I'm not sure where he came from, but
yeah, he's always been good. You know, they put up a win against us on last year.
Right.
He's always been good, but it's just he's on another level now. You know,
36 points.
36 points on the night. Well, I think it was 35.
Oh yeah,
here's the reason we're saying 36. Here's what has us messed up, because we got to put it all out on the table.
Right.
Here's why we're saying 36 points. Because there was a point in time, and Ricky, educators, I think that they looked at it and someone's foot was on the line, but they gave Morehouse 2 points.
Right.
It was a 2-pointer, and they gave him an extra point.
No, he shot free throws actually.
Shot free throws,
and I think it was a lane violation or something like that on the offense team. On the offensive team.
I'm confused, man. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but they took a point away. And they made a free throw. That's how they got the 1 point to make it 70-72 in the last few seconds.
I think. And this is, I think that history beat us too, because this is Martin Luther King weekend. We got MLK Day and AK Founders Day coming up. I think it was the ghost of Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott King. They made sure Miles was gonna win on MLK weekend. I think that's what it was, because it had to be something. Because more, and I will say this though, Tyrus Walker played phenomenal, but normally it's 4 players. You have Austin. You have players that put up great numbers for Morehouse. You have like Fort Valley, 4 players, 3 more players along with Tyrus that put up great numbers, and anyone on the team can score.
Most definitely.
But today, nobody was showing up. They didn't get no one else even got to 10.
I think Tyrus Walker was the only one scoring phenomenally on Morehouse's team.
He was the only one that got in double digits.
Right.
So it was poised for Fort Valley to win and make a big statement. We got FVSU game day here, Wildcat Sports Network. We're doing our things. The students came out. It was poised for us to really make a statement going into February and going into the home stretch of the season,
right,
and going into the SIAC playoffs.
All right, we have another game Monday
against Clark Atlanta
against Clark Atlanta 6 to 8. Game at 6, game at 8. I'm sorry.
The girls are playing at 6, the guys are playing at 8, and it is actually the rematch of the SIAC championship.
It's going to be a big game. Hope to see everybody out there.
So here's the great question, especially after what happened. So let me ask you this.
What's that?
What do you think Fort Valley's going to do against Clark Atlanta? Because this is really what could happen. This is what possibly could happen. But Clark Atlanta is what eluded us. We could have had a championship last year, but it eluded us.
They played so well against Morehouse, being that they're undefeated. Right. I honestly think they're going to take that one away, as well as the girls. The girls and the guys are going to take those wins.
The girls been playing phenomenal.
They're on a 2-game win streak right now.
They are.
So want to say shouts out to them.
And the thing about it is that the AUC schools, you have Morehouse, you have Clark Atlanta, they're playing phenomenal right now. So the fact that even in our sort of anger, we can't, I know I can't, because I've been asked, can you say anything that Fort Valley did wrong?
Not at all, actually. They were a little slow at the beginning of the game. They let Morehouse score back to back. They got a steal and they put another layup up. Somebody has to hit a 3 for the first points. So it's like after that they adjusted to what Morehouse was doing, and they just figured it out. It just so happens that, like you said, it came down to the refs at the end.
Right.
And like I said, I'm lost for words to see what happened.
So to end up, let's talk about what Fort Valley did right. So I want you to give me 3 things Fort Valley did right.
Man, I'm gonna just pinpoint one person. J.R. Bryant, he dished it. So I think it was Walter Foster. It was James Barnes.
Yep.
And he put it up. I was like, how did he even see that? How did he get that through there for him to make that layup? And it's like I don't know. They were just doing everything good, everything right. Coach wasn't mad. Coach was, he was disappointed at the refs.
Right. Yeah, and And so let me real quick give 3 things that I liked about this game that I want us to take into Morehouse. Number 1, I like the fact that that Fort Valley does great in half-court press. I want to see them run half-court press more, especially against teams that have one dominant scorer like Morehouse has. Morehouse has Tyrus Walker. We're going to look into the scores that Clark Atlanta has, and we'll come back to you on social media and also in the broadcast on Monday.
Right.
But Fort Valley has been playing very well against teams with dominant scores. Number 2, Walter Foster has to step up and really be the MP of this team. He played for a Division I school, which was Towson University. He's 6'8".
Right.
He's NBA height, and he's expanding his range.
And as you can see, that mid-range, he's yet to really just miss a whole bunch of mid-range. So, we definitely want to see that in the game.
16 points tonight. He was actually the leading scorer. So I want to see Walter do more of that.
Right.
For this next game. Walter has to do more of that, and they have to get rebounds.
We seen Dexter Williams on the defensive side too. He was getting blocks.
Blocks.
We definitely want to see him out there being aggressive too.
But the biggest thing that I think is the X factor for a team that is as deep as Fort Valley, James Barnes has to turn up. There were games at that beginning. It was one game, I think it was against Valdosta, that they lost early in November. James Barnes was the only player that scored double figures, like how Tyrus did. He had 19, 21 points.
Wow.
So James Barnes, he had 15 points in the loss against Payne. However, he stepped up a little bit more, but we need for James Barnes to show that MVP form again if we want to be the team that is as good and that is as talented as the defending SIAC champions in basketball, Clark Atlanta.
Right.
So we're definitely going to look forward to that. So last question before we go, what do you think is going to happen on Monday?
Like I said, Monday, the girls are being confident now. They're on a 2-game win streak. I think they're gonna pull through because they had a double-digit win their last game, and there's a fire behind the men's Wildcats. There's a rage after this game, 70-72. The rest were calling crazy plays. I think they're actually, and Clark Atlanta, like you said, is their
rival.
Yeah, their rival. So it's like I just want to see a rage on the scoreboard from them.
I think you will, and for me. There's not going to be any more officials. I'm going to be the official now, okay? I'm quitting Wildcat Sports Network today. I'm not. But
one official.
But nah, man. I'm just looking forward to see what happened. I really think that this win is going to be what spurs the Wildcats to win on Monday, on MLK Day. Got a lot of great stuff on that day. The march. We have AK Founders Day. They're doing something to away the new student center. So I believe that it's going to be a great way to cap off MLK Day and to start the year, and definitely make a statement.
In my eyes, that was a championship preview.
Both these games really are because either team. Because I know Fort Valley has capabilities of doing it, but either team can make it. But we got to go on and get out of here, man. We talked enough. Our producer Rick let us go long because we were mad.
Yeah, he stood up. He stood up. He like it's time to go.
we had to get this off our chest. Okay.
We did because.
We can wait till Monday. Wildcat Sports Network, Randall Barnes will tell you his turn to thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
See you against Clark Atlanta on